Time.
Because this is a very strange bug to have.
Drivers, to your cars.
I had to unplug and replug the. I had to unplug and replug my keyboard because.
Drivers, to your cars.
Drivers, start your engines.
Oh.
Right, the last chance qualifier is going to be the top 2 finishers of this. Will move on. Everyone else will be.
Everyone else will be non-qualifiers.
Yep.
I think we're gonna end up with a few high-profile DNQs.
That is a nice 4 truck.
The 4 is, yeah, I was saying earlier, Woody did an amazing job on the 4, and the 85 also looks really good.
Yeah, Woody outdid himself there.
Yeah, and the 85 was done by Saber.
The 74 looks pretty good too, but like the 85 and the 4 easily the best, nicest 2 trucks in the field. I normally do not like white trucks, so but the 85 just looks so fucking clean.
It's funny, that 4 is the exact 4 font that I used for Focus Autosports truck when it had number 4 entry back in the day. Same font and everything.
Oh yeah, that's an old
it's back.
Number set.
An old what number set?
Old number set from Mass Graphics, I think.
There we go. I couldn't remember where it was from.
Yeah, I think I have that set laying around somewhere.
Oh yeah, I know I do too.
Calvin Patrick sprung an oil leak in his heat. He wants that lead and he wants it now.
Yeah, I was telling Thaber I really like the.
Oh, and there gets into the back of the 85.
No. And that beautiful 85 truck just got written off.
Oh, that was freaking rude.
The 4 just had Code Brown getting through that. Good lord.
That was unnecessary.
I was getting ready to
tell
what happened back here?
Oh, we got more trouble.
Bill McHouse. We have McHouse. It's one of
the 66 rated Dragon gets.
That's an okay looking truck, but like Bill McHouse, we're up there with Waluigi Homestead.
Is that a real name?
Favorite.
Waluigi Homestead.
Yeah, something Thaber put in thinking that I wouldn't, thinking that it would look legit. And I was just like, this was like about 10 years ago. I was just remember just not really knowing how to respond to that.
Trek, did you mean for those pieces of the front bumper there?
You probably could have just said it as a nickname instead and just generated a random
because that's
name.
not because neither of those are real. Like neither of those are like.
Yeah, and I was told, the guy who sent me the entry for the one, told me about something about having the car being ran on duct tape and faith or something like that.
I mean, it doesn't look like. I mean, it doesn't really look like it. It looks. I mean, it looks alright. I mean, the colors are nice, but
not the best thing.
Like the color palette in the one is nice. Just I think that and the design's okay. I just think maybe switch some of it around a little bit. But
I did get around to redesigning the 90.
The new 90 looks a little better.
Was the old 90 like?
It was like bright green. It was like lime green with just like some numbers in the corner. It was like
spikes. So you probably imagine spikes coming out of the paint trying to destroy your eyes.
Kinda. It was like a Tesla. It was like a Tesla.
If you have 3D glasses, yes.
Yeah. It was like a test paint though. That's what a couple of these look like. Like the 84, the 48, the 64. I'm gonna try. I might take a swing at that one.
Yeah, this one I was inspired by. I think one of the old Don Levy cars had something like one of the old Don Levy cars.
That's where the number came from. Yeah.
Yeah, and.
Oh. Yep.
That's a tough break for Silas Porter.
What's happened to Silas Porter? Has he blown up?
Yep, the engine goes go.
What was the number next to it?
Next to what?
next to engine damage on
812.
Oh yeah, he's done.
812.
Nothing like dodging the crash by an inch just to blow up.
Yeah, no kidding.
Engine had a code brown as well.
Yep.
More specifically, a valve problem. Yeah, it's coming to the
I think there's like a dirt layer that exists for PWF CTS somewhere. If it's not on the temps, then it's on those templates and it's somewhere. Because I remember seeing one back in the day.
So you're going to get a penalty for destroying the 85.
Oh, Trek, have you gotten a chance to show them the rear bumper of the 85 truck?
Oh yeah, I'd like to see that. Whenever you can.
I don't even know if it's in the
Whenever
list.
you can, don't worry about it.
No, it's not. Because that's what I was literally getting ready to say, show him the back bumper, but right as I was starting that, he got turned.
Meanwhile, Calvin Patrick and Alice Copeland.
What manufacturer did the 47 use?
The original game?
SAR.
That was a SAR. Okay, I thought so.
Oh, it's Garius at it again.
Oh.
Who kept it together?
Gary is a weapon in this race.
Driver to 74 apparently had visions of Calvin absolutely destroying him over the pit wall and wanted to.
Meanwhile, Garrett Carrington making a nice recovery from Africa.
The point system for this series, like, what happens if you DNQ'd? You get fewer points than if you qualified, or you just get none at all?
None. Oh, Daryl
Rango
Lick is
flight.
involved.
Well.
Right in
The
front of
39
me.
gets involved too. Oh, 64.
And
64 to
40.
40, spin round. Had two resident backmarkers. The 64 managed to release an engine from someone to actually start the race.
Well, practice for Hornets is opening in a few minutes here, so I'm gonna head out.
All right. Good luck.
Good
Yeah,
luck
thank
on
you.
that.
Yeah,
Have a good one. Good luck.
yeah, appreciate it. Thank you all. Bye.
Yeah, tough luck. I was gonna say tough luck, Tabor.
And he just left.
Wonder which entries are on the house.
Which entries are my drivers?
Yeah.
At least in this field, 40, 00, 90, 74, and yeah, I think that's it for most of the drivers in this field anyway. The 64's got a problem.
Oh yeah, what's the listed problem? Tire.
Must have ran over some debris.
I just got tired. It wasn't up to it.
Looks like the 64's back out, Jack. Safe to say that his chances of making it are over. Race car pulls out as Calvin Patrick. Rockets to the lead as Jeff Zagaria. Jeff Zagaria takes into the
64
lead.
gets a lap. 64 gets a lap back, but immediately loses it. Why are we? Should we really be surprised about this?
No, not really. No.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe.
You've got three
Maybe,
trucks
maybe
trying battling. Three trucks battling to get in. Actually battling quite hard.
Oh yeah.
What's the AI percentage at?
Say something, Casey? Your mic was.
Yeah, what the AI percentage is at?
Opponent strength?
Yeah.
110.
Good boy.
That would be why.
Only thing I run them at. It's the only thing I make tracks for, also.
Oh, and the 48th next to the wall was.
Yep, they're all chopping and changing the lead.
It seems to be.
Go Siege.
Rip.
A death break for Dan Louison and Silas Porter.
Stephen White.
Derelict, but as
Stephen White. Honk.
Honk, honk.
I was really that thin.
I guess so.
Yeah, and yeah, your keyboard's kind of loud too.
Clickety clack, trucks on the attack.
Battle for the all-important position of 8th.
If you're not going for the lead, why are you? If you're not going for the lead, why are you racing, risking?
He still pays.
Meanwhile, 14 laps ago, Jeff Zagaria holds the lead over Atlas Copeland and Alvin Patrick.
Alan is going to be the first car out.
First
Unless he
car
gets
out
this-
looking in.
Unless Mac Loomis decides to get in the way.
Gary's in the wall. Here comes Copeland.
I cannot hear the name Copeland without thinking of Kenneth Copeland.
Oh, we got trouble.
Oh!
Speaking of problems.
Who wiped the 64 out? Oh! Every iteration of a race that the two has been in, it's been an incident of some sort.
Oh, looks like the 48's got a tire problem.
Oh, that's. Oh.
Insult to injury there. Clickety clack.
The first car one lap. I think 40 was the lap. That was the lap down.
That 40, that 64 truck was the one that's lapped down. 2 down, in fact. The crap that immediately lost the. I'll give him back.
But he was involved in that incident. But the brakes are going for 00, and the tire's going down on cup number 9.
What's happened to the 9?
Yeah, tire problem. Tire apparently.
How many tire damage levels are there even?
What was that?
Level. Technically speaking, how many damage levels are there?
Doesn't really go by.
It says 2, but what does 2 mean?
I think it was one of those.
Flat is opposed to not flat? I don't know.
Well,
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure.
I think it's which wheel it is, like left front, right front.
Oh wait, yeah. Because that's which tire it is, I think.
But there's also
I
a
don't
damage.
remember.
There's also a damage parameter. Is it? A 1 and a 2.
I have no idea how to read it.
That's just a guess, but then again, I don't like. There's only certain things I like really look for, just whether or not they have a failure.
Speaking of a failure,
74's got a tire going down.
74 has lost the tire as well. What is going on?
And at the worst possible time for it. Oh no! Oh hey, Malia.
Yeah.
Hello. I made it for the tail end of this at least.
Yeah, Avery Stone easily made it in.
Oh yeah.
Because everyone's tires got a little too tired.
Actually, the first seed race was. That's going to put Calvin Patrick in the lead.
Correct.
Oh,
How did Papadopoulos get second?
that's what I want to know. He must have set one hell of a lap time. Either that or everyone else was.
Oh, that doesn't start for another 30 minutes.
It's a 64 at front.
Yeah, there was less than 10 laps to go.
He's 2 laps down.
Here comes Garrett Carrington at a 90.
What he's showing is dissatisfaction at the 2 dumping him.
It's the 66.
I'll be back in a second.
36.
What just dissolved? Yeah, and the 2 just ran him down. Whoever.
And the white flag is out for car number 2. And truck number 2 is the 66 and the 36 got together. Looks like it's these two, Garrett Carrington and coming down to the start finish line. Calvin Patrick wins the LCQ and makes it into the final, as well as Garrett Carrington.
What is the LCQ?
Oh, we got more.
Oh no! In the fence. Oh my goodness! The big wreck coming to the finish. Who got into the wall and got hooked?
Calhoun and Dragon get together.
Set over the wall.
Coming to the checkers.
Because it's a bit of a wreckers.
Well, that should be the end of it all.